She's a voice for us all. No chains can hold, no lies can bind. Her fire burns, her truth will shine. Stand with me, stand up tall. For every parent, for us all. Raise your voice, don't back down. Together we'll take back the crown. Stand with me, stand with might. For what is stolen, we'll make it right. They wrote the rules, they played the game. Tried to leave us all in shame. But the heart knows what is true, and next fight is ours too. No fear can stop, no wall can stay. Her steps carve out a brighter way. Stand with me, stand up tall. For every parent, for us all. Raise your voice, don't back down. Together we'll take back the crown. Stand with me, stand with might. For what is stolen, we'll make it, won't fall. She's a voice for us all. No chains can hold, no lies can bind. Her fire burns, her truth will shine. Stand with me, stand up tall. For every parent, for us all. Raise your voice, don't back down. Together we'll take back the crown. Stand with me, stand with might. For what is stolen, we'll make it right. They wrote the rules, they played the game. Tried to leave us all in shame. But the heart knows what is true, and next fight is ours too. No fear can stop, no wall can stay. Her steps carve out a brighter way. Stand with me, stand up tall. For every parent, for us all. Raise your voice, don't back down. Together we'll take back the crown. Stand with me, stand with might. For what is stolen, we'll make it, won't fall. She's a voice for us all. No chains can hold, no lies can bind. Her fire burns, her truth will shine. Stand with me, stand up tall. For every parent, for us all. Raise your voice, don't back down. Together we'll take back the crown. Stand with me, stand with might. For what is stolen, we'll make it right. They wrote the rules, they played the game. Tried to leave us all in shame. But the heart knows what is true, and next fight is ours too. No fear can stop, no wall can stay. Her steps carve out a brighter way. Stand with me, stand up tall. For every parent, for us all. Raise your voice, don't back down. Together we'll take back the crown. Stand with me, stand with might. For what is stolen, we'll make it, won't fall. She's a voice for us all. No chains can hold, no lies can bind. Her fire burns, her truth will shine. Stand with me, stand up tall. For every parent, for us all. Raise your voice, don't back down. Together we'll take back the crown. Stand with me, stand with might. For what is stolen, we'll make it right. They wrote the rules, they played the game. Tried to leave us all in shame. But the heart knows what is true, and next fight is ours too. No fear can stop, no wall can stay. Her steps carve out a brighter way.
I'm live. Here I am. Sorry, everybody. We've been, oh, you can't hear me. Hold on, I'm coming. All right, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Everyone can hear me. We're on live on Instagram. Welcome, Instagram. We're live on X. Welcome, X. We're not live on TikTok yet. I will do that in a minute because it's not a part of the system. Today is the last day. Woo! Are we excited? Let's do this. We're getting things figured out. You know, we're just a mom here that doesn't know how to do anything technology-wise. And so now we're having to do vertical. We had to change it all up because Instagram wouldn't take YouTube size format, blah, blah, blah. Story of my life. I hope you all are having a great Tuesday. We have a lot of people on the schedule. My team is blowing up with messages of people trying to get on. How's my lighting? Anyone give me a thumbs up? Everyone looks good. How's it looking? Okay. Let me start my TikTok. Going to my TikTok. So thank you, team. If you don't know that we are going live, today's the last one. We're starting with the Mountain Time people. Share your stuff, get on live. Then we are moving to the Pacific. They're getting loud, by the way. And meaning loud that they are doing tons of protests. And so now I'm going live on TikTok. And we are getting louder. People are really starting to realize this is an issue. I don't know if you guys saw yesterday, the interview I had. We talked to a family that lost their children. I've had 2 on here that are parents lost their children because of taking their kids to the hospital. So this is a huge epidemic, and we are getting loud, and I'm happy to hear that. So my person on TikTok, if you come on TikTok, Liz, then maybe you can help with that. Hi, Australia. Yes, Australia is really bad as well, especially okay, 2 things. I can't say and I can't say so. So hit me with emoji if I do. Smack me. It's raining here. What's it like there? It's pouring down rain. My poor chickens hate when it's like this. Do you know chickens can drown in rain because they think they're getting water and they drown themselves? Yeah, I learned that the hard way. Anyway, good. Here comes my TikTok. Okay, so we have a big lineup. I do have, we need to email Julie. I know you can hear. Oh, you're about walking, girl. All right, let me put her live. Hello. Yes, I'm sorry you lost your kids from Australia. All right, I'm going to pull in, since Julie's walking around. She is in Orange County. Here she goes. Hello, Julie. Can't hear your girlfriend. Hold on, I can't hear her. Let me text her. Look at that protest. Go, go, go. Oh, sorry. Let me move my TikTok while we're trying to figure Julie out, so you guys can see. We're also live on X. Let me text Julie. You guys can't see her. Oh, hi. You're awfully close. Hello. How are you today? I'm like really close to. Technical difficulties. Hey, thanks, my man, my main man, my man in New York. Just kidding. Okay, I just text Julie, and let's pull her back in. I think it automatically took her off because we can't hear her. So let me turn around this. Mandy, are you on? I would love for you to come on. We miss you, Mandy. Sorry, I'm trying to do like all these things at once. It's a little overwhelming. There you go. Okay. Julie, we can't hear Julie right now, so I guess we'll just keep talking. So if you guys aren't aware, what we're doing is we're doing a nationwide protest, and we are working on doing it online as well. So I'm covering the online, and other people were doing the in-person. And as you can see, we were right here in at the Justice Center in Orange, County, California. And Julie, I can't hear you, girlfriend. I text you, but she's so busy. But I love that fact that she's just showing this. Look at these people. And it's amazing that so many people are coming together finally and doing what we need to get done. Oh, thank you, whoever said that. I look pretty. Thanks. I was exhausted yesterday. As you probably tell, we finally realized how to go live on Instagram. And by that point, I was exhausted. But today's a long day. I got to hang out with my neighbors last night, my neighbors that are older women that I love, and laugh my head off. And then I didn't wake up at 6 a.m. like I've been doing. And she's gone. So, Oh, I said it. Smack me. We need you guys to share. So we are focusing on the Mountain Time and West Coast. In general, we need as many people to join these lives. What we're doing with these lives is we're telling Congress that we are done, that we are tired of our rights being taken away. We want our rights back. We want our children back, and enough is enough. And that is what our focus is today, because we have the protests are awesome in person, but so many people are scared. You need to go watch the post I just posted this morning of a mom that was scared to get out of her car yesterday. And I said, get out. We're with you. We stand with you. And it was amazing to see her get up and hold her signs up. And that's what we need. We need to know we're all together as one. I know a lot of people are scared for, retaliation when you go and do these protests. How are we in the universe or a world where we are scared to stand up to or in front of our courthouse that we pay for, that our forefathers put in place for us to protect our constitutional rights? And we are now stuck in a horrible situation to where we are scared to get out of our cars and hold a sign up to protect our children. Wake up, people. Share. You have to share this live. Today is the last day we're doing this. I want this to blow up, not for me, but for everybody. I want your social medias to blow up if you're sharing your story or promoting this. We need to get loud. Enough is enough. You will give me my children back. You will give me my rights back, and you will stop making me pay to play just to even see my children. Okay, off that rant. Okay, she's gone. I will say yesterday, we had a situation to where someone had actually coming in and off, in and off, in and off. And I hope that's not the case today. If it is, we're going to have to stop and do some more testing, because I keep seeing Julie being in and out. I'm not sure if it's because of the internet, especially if she's walking around. Maybe it's the internet. Who has been with me and been watching this? Hello, Instagram or TikTok. Let's turn you around TikTok while we're waiting, so you don't have to stare at my camera. Hi, TikTok. How are you today? We'll put you right by our Instagram. So I got Instagram, I got TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube. Did I miss anything? Let me know. As you can tell, I have my energy back today. And I apologize for yesterday, how tired I was in the afternoon. But I think I'd been on live for 4 hours. Yeah, I was done. Okay, and I want you guys to realize there is a lag between Instagram and me. So like right now, I'm acting silly on Instagram. I wish I could be there to stand with you. My daughter, Eden, and my son were stolen in 2020 during a protection order that was violated repeatedly and never enforced here in Florida. And that's the story we're hearing. And America Rose, you share this, you get as many people as you know to stand up and say, we need our children's rights back. And so thank you. I hate that when I'm looking at Instagram, I go like this, but Instagram is actually here, but I'm reading. So, and I have X over there, YouTube right there, TikTok, and Restream. Okay. So please share, guys. Like my face. I don't know how does Instagram do it for it to be shared? I don't know. I'm new to Instagram lives. Thank you, Shark Mom, for sharing the live. And yes, please, we all need to get on here and say enough is enough. And I will say, if anyone that's coming on today, they have to sign a release. And I haven't heard back from my team on who it is, so I'm just going to email it. I hope people realize all of us are working by this, like, barely with any like sleep or anything. And so it's been a little overwhelming to have people help. And then these people are helping and they're not doing it right because they don't know. We've never done this. We're all getting used to this. Okay. So I'm going to email this so that we can get these people signed. I don't hear back. I currently represented myself in Louisiana because I don't have custody. I have a custody agreement. It's funny. I have some graphs I want to share with you today, and I'm excited to share these graphs. And within these graphs that we're collecting, we are trying to collect as much information as we can to get the real data. So there's a form that you can fill out, and we have, let's see how many responses we have right now. Let me go find the right form. I think we have over 300 responses. And we're trying to collect the data for Netflix and for our Congress. I don't know if you guys know the bill that we have that we're going to be taking in October. Hi, Wes. Good morning, Tracy. We are trying to gather information so that we can say, look, out of 300 people, okay, 70% do not even have their children. And this is the problem. Here is, let's see, that's the same form. So like one of these graphs, I was working on these and then we decided to go live. So it's going to be not perfect, but yeah, we have a lot of responses. So right now, which part of the system has impacted your family the most? Family court is 39% and DC CPS is 24%. Good morning. And the stories they have, but these, how many of you have been involved in family court for how many years? 45% have been in family court for 5+ years. Do you know why? Money. They purposely want you to be in court forever. And until people like you guys start saying, enough's enough, I'm not doing this anymore, they'll keep doing it. 45% have been in it for 5+ years. 29% have been in it for 3+ years. Do you currently have custody of your children? 50% said no. Wow. How many kids do you think that is? Let's say everybody had 2 kids in this survey. Just blow in 2 kids. That's a lot of children not seeing their moms. Bebop. Yeah, man, I haven't even had time to check any of my messages, especially on TikTok. I'll try today. I'm just getting blown up everywhere. So I'm working hard to check everything. But with all this technology, I've been working on focusing on that. If you guys want to come on the show, we are going today and then we're doing this evening, you can go to my website and fill out, be on live with me. And that's what I would love for you guys to do. We're trying to get as many people on. You can maybe come on for 10 minutes. And also when you come on the show, you can attach your links. I want this video to go on yours. I want you to get the credit. And then afterwards, I'll send you the recording of your time on here. And that's what I hope to gain. I hope you guys all grow and get huge. I've said enough. I know it's all about money. It is all about money. And that's all they care about. So like I was saying, 50% of people said no, they do not have any custody of their children. 26% shared. And then 14% yes. I thought I can do too much work. It's abuse. Have you ever had an attorney in your case? Is one question we asked people. 71% said yes. And then 8% said no. So we know that we think we know, we have to hire an attorney. Well, the attorneys are the one doing all of this. And that's what we need to stop. We need to stop these attorneys. I believe we don't need attorneys. I believe it should be like Judge Judy. Well, they're all in court together, mom and dad, they're telling their story and they're giving their evidence. Why do we need attorneys to rack up these bills? In my case, I have a divorce decree that costs $350,000 and no one even honors it. Yet CPS is very corrupt and our children are being pawned for money. Yes, they are. My son, political gain, all thanks to the state rep. Yep. Here's the funny thing. I remember my attorney after my divorce, I was getting my files or something. And she's like, oh, I can't wait for my new Cadillac to show up. And she literally had the dealership come and get her old one and just drop her off a new one. I'm like, oh, I paid for that. Right? Correct. I've said enough. It's all about money. All right, let's see what everyone's chatting over here. We have on YouTube. Looks good. Thanks, Bill. No one will take anybody's rights. They do take our rights, though. That's the problem. When they threaten your children, you're going to do whatever you want. They're taking children away from good parents on purpose. Why? Because they'll spend whatever they need to spend money-wise. They just take and take and take. And, people think, oh, you had to have done something wrong. No, you don't now. Years ago, yes, not anymore, people. And it's gotten worse and worse and worse to the point where people that are married are getting their kids away, that are good, solid parents. The woman I talked to yesterday, the family, even before they got to the hospital, they got flagged because they had gone to another hospital before that. And that's what's happening in our life right now, our country. I'm going to go over to Facebook and see if I can see any comments because the Facebook's not pulling through over here. I don't know why. It's supposed to, and it's not. All right. Poor thing. Instagram, thank you for joining. You guys are awesome. Oh, there's 2 people in on Instagram. Thank you, TikTok. You've always been the best. For some reason, TikTok knows how to get it. Like, they are just like, yes. What state are you from? Can we get people to say what states they're from? I love when we do this because what this does is you guys need to then follow the people that are in your state and connect with them. And when you, Texas, when you connect with these people, then you can then start getting more of a team for people to actually help you go to court. Virginia, let's go. Who else are we having here? North Carolina. There's a lot of North Carolina. So my biggest ones, I've seen Texas is really severe. And North Carolina is coming up the charts. And of course, California. Sarah, thank you. Texas, Dallas is horrible. Yes, I've heard that is horrible. Let's see if Instagram's starting to do their states. Michigan, we got Michigan over here. Thank you for joining, guys, and tap the screen. Yes, it is. Pennsylvania. Dallas. Yeah, I see a lot of Dallas. Scares me. That's the new generation, and how can we stop this? Yeah, Miss US. Yep, that's the problem. You know, even if you don't have a child right now, you should be fighting for this, because if you do have children, right? Because it's just getting worse. Grandparents need to be sticking up for the grandkids. I do this not just for my children or your children, for the next generation, my grandkids. I've seen so many grandparents hurting for their children. My own mother. That's why I'm trying to explode this up and get people to realize that today in America, you don't have any rights to your children, period. At all. Your case helped me not feel alone. The KC courts are not the best. No, they're not. And Shanna, thank you. I'm glad if you're feeling not alone. And that's one reason. I will say, when I started this over a year ago now, exposing this truth of my story, people are coming in and doing so well at speaking up. So many new profiles are popping in. Louisiana, yes. And I'm excited because people are starting to get, not feel alone. And hopefully we'll have less suicidal. And this month is Suicidal Awareness Month, and it's the best month for us to say enough's enough. We're stopping the people. I mean, when you lose your children and you lose everything, and you have to live in your car or go bankrupt, what else can you live for? What's the point? Tennessee and Florida over on Instagram. Thank you. Yes, I was alienated by young lawyers destroying my life for money. Yep, that's what they do. Do you know much about New Jersey? New Jersey's bad too, is correct. You guys actually have a really cool protest coming up from the Speaker Palace guy. You should go follow him. He's in New Jersey. I just interviewed him. It is a racketeering. What does racketeering mean? Racketeering means they are conspiring and doing things like this. It's kind of like I had on my podcast, I had Richard on there, and he'd explained it very well. He said, back in the day, the mom owns the Italian restaurant. They own the pawn shop. They own this, right? They all spin it together. My ex tried to paint me so awful. I didn't lose my babies, but yeah, it does happen. It's sad. It does. And the damage we're doing to these children, it's horrendous. The fact that these kids are going to foster care for no reason. And the people don't realize that DCF or CPS can't take your kids unless there's a court order. Do not let them at all take them unless you see a court order. Even if they bring the police to scare you, don't do it. So thank you guys for joining. I'm going to be here all day, and I'll take a break though. I need to jump jive and try to figure out how to get people on. Oh, I love when my texts come through and I'm like, what does that mean? So one of my friends just sent me this. Petitioner has begun interacting with Facebook groups that are openly critical of custody courts in Kansas and essentially encouraging multiple and ongoing filings to continue litigation to drive up cost, drown the other party in paperwork, and otherwise obtain relief. That's funny. When the other person's scared that they're standing with Meg, which is funny. No, it's called somebody actually being pro se and filing for her rights. It's called a mother that doesn't have money for an attorney, and she's learned her own by herself how to file things and do it right. And they don't like it. Lawyers don't like it. I'm talking to 3 lawyers right now. One's representing my old GAL, the therapist, and the psychiatrist. And man, those attorneys don't like messing with me because I know the rights and laws more than they do. So, way to go, girl. And that is exactly what they don't want. They don't want us to know our rights. They don't want us to fight because they don't make the money. And I kid you not, the more you guys start learning the law yourself, you'll be amazed by how much they stop bothering you. But you have to know your rights. Go to courtlistener.com is where I go to learn all my cases and to read and to educate myself on cases. And you can look in your state and your district and federal court and start learning. That's what I would just sit and read. And people don't realize in federal courts when something gets denied, the judge will say, well, they did wrong. Well, you didn't state this, you didn't state that. If you want to talk about the due process, let's state what you think that you lost. Okay, that's how I learned. Hi, Wade. Good morning, Wade. Actually, it's like almost 1. It feels like it's morning because it's so dark out. I was a conspiracy theorist, not even in the case, just showed up and have a following. Thank you. Instagram is so like, don't say that either. Hi. What was that name of again? Courtlistener.com. They are owned by a non-profit called it's from freelaw.org. And they're actually based out of California. And there's some attorneys on there and common people. They believe we should have the rights to free law, meaning we should have the rights to know all these cases and not to pay for them. So lawyers pay a lot of money on Pacer to get these documents, right? And I'm sorry, I've got to try to prove these people. And so when they do that, they can read cases and find laws to validate what they're trying to state in cases in the court. So that's why courtlistener.com, it even has transcripts on there. So you can, one time I was working outside in the yard and I had my headphones on and I was listening to a judge and attorney talk about their rights in Oklahoma. So it's a really good thing to learn. And that's where I stand with that. I think that's amazing and it's free. So that's where I've gone and read up on cases like the drama with This Is Us or whatever that. I've read all that, right? I've read all of the big ones that are on TV. Anyone talking about any lawsuits, I go there and read them to make sure it's accurate. CPS cannot legally enter your home. You don't have to let them. Exactly, do not. And here's the sad part, though. CPS is now going to the schools and doing this. You're not there. I had CPS not even see me. They just called me. Just by challenging with the actual law. Yes. You're welcome, Lena. Bucks County tried to procedurally block me yesterday and accused me of being combative and rude. I'm a conspiracy enthusiast. Yep. Mom, I follow ya. We are working legislative efforts in PA. Good job. If you don't know, go to my website. There is a bill that we're trying to take in October to get passed. And it's a bill that will support and help everybody. And I'm excited about this bill. It's like the first time I've seen just a normal woman that worked her tail off for 2 years to write this bill to protect us all. My goal is to raise awareness. I would love it if we could all go to DC in October, meet each other. I'm wanting to raise money to rent out the whole hotel. We found a hotel that would give us all discounted rates and that we can all go and meet each other and then all take the train to Congress, the Capitol, and let you guys learn about how to go to Congress, how to go to the Senate. Good. I mean, I don't know if you guys know, but I have driven there myself and I slept in my car in February. It was cold. And because I wanted to learn. I don't want to just sit on my butt and complain and cry, right? I got up and did it. Thank you for coming, Lisa, on YouTube. Thank you. Thank you. There's a way too much corruption, foul play, and organized crime. The whole system itself needs to be dismantled and rebuilt. Amen. That's true. I'll be there. Yay! I was like, can everyone just donate $1 in all my platforms and then we can rent out the whole hotel for everyone just to come? They even said we could use the conference rooms to, you can meet. That's the way you can meet Francesca, the one that made the bill, and we can all meet each other. Get up and speak. That would be my dream. Just haven't set up a way to do that yet, but it was cute. The other day, somebody went on my website and gave $1. She was trying, sweet girl. And I would love that. I'm in for standing in Washington together. Yay, Lisa. Can we spread the word then? Let's get this hotel. I had my team find this hotel. It was awesome. Get to DC. I will fly over there to join that. Yes. That's what we want. We want to get excited. We got, this is the reason we did the rally, especially online, is because we want people to realize this bill is amazing. Go to my website and click on the bill and read it. I dissected it for you. Yes, Lisa said she donated $3 yesterday. Thank you. I want to just rent out the whole hotel. How fun would that be? Meet people, and all of us get to say hi, and you can meet the other people that are working hard in this industry. That's what I want. I want that. And we have some people coming in today that represent the bill that know in and out of it. They're going to come on and speak. And that way, you guys can learn more and ask questions if you want. But how fun would that be? It'd be kind of like a retreat. Let's go meet other parents that have lost their kids and all been scrutinized by the attorneys. They won't like it if we come. And go meet your Congress. It was fun when I went there last. I got to go where the ABC and CPS on all that film. And I got to see Fox News and all that. It was fun. It was a wonderful, wonderful situation to go to. So, well, it's funny because everyone's so busy. I'm like, where's everyone at? Like, you're supposed to do all this. So where's you at? Oh, well. I wish you could get on. Da-na-na. Trying to think here. Did Holly do that? Let's see. What is one thing you guys want to learn about with this? Then in October. Hey, my brotherhood, what's up? We did the same thing in Miami in April, another event I went to. Cool. Pennsylvania retaliation election. I wish you guys could just donate to the hotel. Everyone just donate so it's paid for. What's up? Oh, lovely. My thing went off. I can't figure out how to keep it going. I don't know why. Let's do this again. Now you get to see this is what TV used to look like back in the day to the young people. What's up? So I don't know if you guys know, when we go on live, we need, I know I miss the 90s too. We have people sign before they go on, because we've had situations where people get upset with somebody and they don't like somebody and they're like, how could you do that? And too much high school. And this just protects you guys and me as well for this time. Family courts destroy this country. Yeah. They're making a ton of money off of us and we're going broke. Can't even buy. I mean, I'm bankrupt. I went from 0 credit card debt 2 years ago to now over 80,000. Really was hoping the public protest was bigger. You know what? We can do it on live. This is the thing. Let's all share it. Let's get live. I've been on so many hours doing this, and that's where I want to show the stats. Say, look how many people got in, and that's why we got to keep this going. We're not going to end. We're not going to shut our mouth. People are scared to go live on protest because they're scared, because that's what our court system has done to us. But that doesn't mean you can't be online. I'm trying on every platform you guys can join. You can share on Twitter or X, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Okay? There's no excuse for us not to share. Thank you for liking and following. There's no excuse for us not to share and help get this loud. We have some awesome guests coming in from California today, and I'm excited for them to come on because I don't like being on here by myself. Why are the loudest advocates not working together? I have a lot of viewers taking. I'm working with anybody that wants to. I love Jessica. I love all of the advocates. Robert, I'm just like the marketing of everybody. Okay. There's nothing like, I'm not selling this. I'm not doing this. I'm not saying everyone go, I'm telling everyone to go to DC. Yeah. But I don't have a remedy. My remedy is what works. Right. I like Robert Garza's state bills. I support him. I think he's awesome. You know, the Felicia's bill and hers is federal. It's different. So I support anyone that's out there. And then, you know, there's different personalities. It's kind of like asking all these organizations to work together, and there's a lot of different personalities in play. So in my situation, on my platform, I will not chew anyone out, not cuss anyone out, not bring up any drama. I won't bash anybody, even if I don't agree with what you're doing. But this is not a left or a right thing. This is not a woman thing. So some organizations only support women, some only support men. I do both. I support both. I support any good parent, period. So if I have haters because of that, I am so sorry. Let's see what Instagram's saying. I'm in LA County and I'm in the butt end of the DCF case because of dad and DV. I'm so scared about tomorrow. I have no attorney and no guidance. She's sitting her pants off. Do you have a friend, Michelle, to go with you? Do not go to court by yourself. And that's why I like when we all get on here and share our state so you guys can be your own following. TikTok and Facebook allows lives where you can be on together, live talk through your bills. Yes, we should do that next. I think after this rally, I think that would be the next thing we do, right? I completely agree. Thank you, Wes, for sharing to 10 friends. If you have mediation tomorrow, do not worry. First off, that's not a big deal. Mediation, I'm sorry, I think in court. Mediation is not a big deal. Don't worry about it. The guardians in my case kicked my minor daughter out. That's how I recently got her back. Oh, so the people that were watching your child kicked her out, so you got your daughter back. That's a win-win, right? That's pretty awesome. Oh. I have water, and then I have sparkling water. My mouth gets dry. I want to file a lawsuit. You should file a lawsuit. They say one thing that I've read, the first thing you should do if you lose your children or your rights is you go to federal court and sue them. Not sue the court, sue whoever took your rights away. Virtual. It's actually virtual. Thank you. Thank God. But I'm just kind of gone to friends to figure out my parenting plan's non-negotiable. Don't settle. Michelle, don't settle. Stand your ground and learn your rights. Go to your state. I always tell people, go to your states. Don't rely on ChatGPT because they're starting to change it. So they're telling you lies. They don't want us to know the truth. But go to your state statutes and look up your statutes in your state, your laws with children and in court and civil court proceedings. You know, there's all those in there, and every state is different. Megan, I'm not giving legal advice. She is not sharing. I'm just sharing her experiences. Yes, I am not giving legal advice. I'm telling you to go to the website. That's all I'm telling you to do. No legal advice here. People are trying to blast me for giving legal advice. I don't give legal advice. I literally tell people how to go learn. That's it. You haven't heard me say, go file this, go file that. No, I tell you what I'm doing. I filed a writ of mandamus in my Kansas Supreme Court. Are you serious regarding ChatGPT? Yes, they are censoring ChatGPT. And because they don't want us to know. So there's a few things that we're working on in that situation. But yeah, be careful. So that's what I would tell people. If you're in ChatGPT, go take whatever it's saying and put it into courtlistener.com, which is cases and citations. So courtlistener.com has an area where you can put a case that maybe, let's say it's a case that showed that this mother's due process rights was violated and they ruled in her favor. You can go take that case and put it in the case search and it'll tell you if it's true or not. We just did a huge work for guardian and guardian ad litem. 50 court advisors and providers attended. That's awesome. That's the other thing we need to do. We need to get these committees in why don't we have a family court committee like in every state to go over? And that's what this bill does. This bill is giving judges no more immunity, and it's giving you can sue them, and it's making sure that there's no more ripping children away from parents unless there's real hearings, real due process, recording in every courtroom. and public knowledge. Oh, the other thing I love about this bill is it says that you have the right for any transcripts for free. Why are we paying so much money for this information? And all of our like medical bills should be released instantly, especially CPS. We need a voice loud that goes right to the president. That's what I'm trying to do, Lisa. I've been screaming for 18 months. It's courtlistener.com. That's where you can go. And if there's let's say a case that you can't see and it's not on there, you can hit the pray button and someone will donate to get it for you. They don't even know I'm pushing their stuff so much, but I love Court Listener. I live off of it. Why is this doing this? Court reporters shouldn't destroy records. Yeah, they shouldn't, or change them. That's happening. People don't realize that's happening. And see, if we had quicker access to our records where it's like, oh, it's going to take this long. If we had quicker access, then that wouldn't give them time to change them, right? I know, Andrea, I'm trying. My team is all busy. You have to realize I have half my team are working, and so I can't get a hold of them. The other one lost internet today, and she's got no service. So I'm swinging right now by myself. They're trying not to give me any transcripts on appeal. Yeah, exactly. And they should. I don't know why. Let me text Julie. I love that she was at the rally. Where is she? And since I didn't have my house, then they terminate. Yeah, that's the other fun thing. They make you go broke enough where you have to lose your house like I did. And then now you don't have a home for your children. So you're literally screwed. My husband's judge didn't either. It's law. Superior Court had to order the judge to release them. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Here's Instagram. They changed. Hold on. Instagram. I've been using ChatGPT as lawyers let me down learning how to represent myself. Yes, ChatGPT, you can use that. You just have to really study, really go read. It'll say, this statute says this. Well, go find that statute on your website. Go and put the code in. And that also teaches you how to find things yourself. So go make sure everything is. Yeah, yes, my case is a lie and corrupt. Like, create a record on that. I know a woman that literally had a divorce, and the other attorney on the case accidentally put a man's name on there for the divorce decree. Yeah, that happened. And so her divorce isn't even legal because her name wasn't on that. I mean, wow, right? So I'm texting her. I might have to take a little break since no one's on here. I hate when I just have to talk and talk and talk and talk. So give me your advice. Is it better if I just keep everything live and just put on, like this? Where is it at? Did I lose you? Like, put this on? Do you think I should just leave it on, keep it on live, or do you think I should get off and come back on? Tell me your thoughts. What do you think? What's your opinion? Do you get to see your children now? No, I get to see my son, but they put it in as I can see him 4 hours unsupervised visits. And then when I did do that, when is the digital protest? How to join? This is it right here. We're on. We all need. What state are you in? We're going to go big tonight. I'm just still trying to move the momentum. We're trying to focus on the mountain time right now. So mountain time, but it's almost really slow right now. So not many people are on. So maybe I'm just wasting my time and just should do it tonight. But I was wanting to capture the protest. So we had a few people out in the field that were going to come on and wanted to do that. Read the digital profiles comments. Digital profile. I don't know what submissions you're talking about. You're talking about the one to speak live, or you're talking about wants to meet Meg intake form team. I don't know what one you're talking about. Because there's a lot. Live Instagram is hard to interview people live. It is. That's why you can come in. So there's a link. If you go to my website, you can fill out the form to be sent a link. So then you join my software program in there and you go in there and do it. And that's how we're working this. Now, TikTok, I can't get yours connected because TikTok loves PCs and I'm a Mac girl. So we had Julie on for a little bit ago, and she was showing me the protest. I love it. Thanks to the Rose guys. I make no money off these lives. I was on live for like 3 hours yesterday, and I think I made $1. So thank you for giving. That's nice. I don't like to ask for anything. Don't like to invite. Thank you. I don't like to do all that, but you have no idea how broke I am. I do not like asking for help. Thank you. You guys are sweet. I was on live for 3 hours yesterday. Did I make anything? No. I was like, woohoo! So, okay. Sorry, my phone's blowing up. What is people texting me? Ooh, I likey. What's happening in the PA server? So we're going to read a few things. I'm making sure, though. We're going to read a few stories. People are wanting me to read their story on here. I will not be saying names or kids' names. Sorry, there's so many. You can't call me Steph when I'm on live. I don't even think she knows I'm on live because she's has no internet, I think, right now. I think her internet went down. Okay. Jeez. My fiance and I are dealing with the termination of parental rights being put forward in court as to do everything and anything they have asked us. We've done everything and anything they've asked us to do for 2 years, and now they want to take our rights away while I am pregnant, and many false accusations and issues. Our daughter was taken at 3 months old, and now we see her 3 hours a week. And DCF's building community no longer allowing family to come see her. I mean, this is the same stories over and over again. My child was also given to a woman I thought I trusted who sat through my pregnancy and manipulated. People don't care. It's the same stories. Hey, Instagram, White Witch, I love her. She's so sweet. I wish you could look at my court order. I think that's what people don't realize. It's all the same stories. It's all the same stuff. And that's where, the more you guys connect with people in your state, in your county, you'll be blown away how similar everything is. Especially like in my county, we found out, we did some research, and 200 out of 200 in my county cases, they made the mother, 98% of the moms had to go to psych evaluations, and only 2% dads, for instance, something like that. It is global. I did have a lot of people want to do that. I am not a lawyer. Nope, but I will be next year. I'm taking the test. You need to understand that it is global. I totally know that. I'm talking to a person in Finland and Canada and Australia and Denmark and Ireland. I can keep going. I mean, I know it's global. I know, Wes. I'm not saying this is all just women. I'm just saying in my county, that's what the stats are. They're targeting women right now. Everyone, and there's some. Leave it live. Thanks, Shark, for answering that. You and Robert Garza are the pretty faces behind the movement. Oh, no. He is a handsome man, I will say, but no, I'm not. I'm just a loudmouth. PA conferences in Toronto. Yeah, Toronto. So you study law now? Yes, I've studied law. Yes, I've actually taken the pre-test. So I don't know if you guys realize, but Washington State started Supreme Court just passed in Washington where by next July of 2026, anyone can take the test to be a licensed attorney. And like in family court, you can do criminal, you can do whatever you want, bankruptcy. And because they believe that back in the day when lawyers started out, they didn't have to go to law school. They didn't have to go to college. They just literally sat in with the clerks and learned all of this. Well, what happened was the state started making this law school, right? You have to go to college and then you go to law school. Well, how many years is that? And it's just a money game. again. And when I read what the state said at Supreme Court in Washington, they said that it actually hurt, like, only people that have money can be lawyers because of this setup. So they passed the Supreme Court. I hope other courts do, or other states do as well, that by next year we can all go take the test. And it was cool because they give you sign up to take it, and then you get 6 months to study the material, and then you can take it online. How cool is that? So they're not going to, lawyers don't like that. And I've talked to a few people in law school, and the professors are pretty mad because they make money off of teaching people how to do law. Does it apply to all states? No, it only applies. So, like, for instance, I could only work in Washington as an attorney, but for me, I want it as a credibility, so I can give legal advice wherever I'm at. Now, if I wanted to represent somebody in a different state, you have to file a HVAC. It's called this form, and it's pretty much asking the judge, "Hey, I'm licensed in Washington. Can I come practice on this case in Kansas or in Missouri?" So you can do it. You just have to file and ask the judge to allow you to come in. And it's very expensive. And you will write a history global. Remember that, and kids will know and see all the efforts. Oh, you're sweet. I hope so. I did reach out to my European over there seas. Oh no, I'm not. Stop it. I'm not. Thank you. No. I asked people overseas at what time we could do it, because I'm like, I don't even know what time. Dude, that means I have to be on like 3 a.m. I can't do that. I have to sleep. Washington, ? Washington. Yes, Washington. We're trying to gain some donations. We talked with a hotel that would let us do discount prices for all of us to attend. They also are making it to where we can use a conference room, so people that are on this advocacy, like Jessica, and then that could speak, and you guys could hear them speak. Francesca, you could hear and she's the one that wrote the bill, speak, and they give us the conference rooms for free. It also will give us a chance to get to know each other, meet other parents just like us, and not feel so alone. And that's what DC is, and Western Washington State. Yeah, that's my goal in all of this, is to get to DC the 3rd week of October. They've asked me to sit at the table in front of Congress with this bill, to sit and tell my story, and they have certain other people. We're trying to get one of the women that helped the bill, but she knows the ins and outs of it, to come on here. And I don't know what she's at. Let me make sure I text this to them so she can come on. Instagram, 5 people. Instagram's so funny. They do not know how to throw out that someone's on live. I think that's so funny. I might take a break and then come back. I'm learning I can take a break and it's okay. Because yesterday I about just was like, I'm done, people. Let me send them. Sorry, give me a second. I'm okay if anyone's at a protest to get on lives with me and just share the protest. We just have to be careful when people are coming on. 100,000 a year too, and this is. Sorry, I'm behind on the thing. Meg, have you ever heard of a person's transcript being altered? Oh, absolutely. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Whoever. Yes, I can't misreckon. Yes, girl. I have. There was one person I know that had proof it was. The clerk accidentally handed over the original, and then they didn't know that she got the original, and then they handed over the altered. That was fun. Oh, good, Anna. I'm glad you got the notes. I don't want to just read people's stories, though, Steph, girlfriend. I don't. Because it's not the exhausting part on this is the constant talking. I would love for someone to come on and talk. I don't really want to sit and read everyone's stories. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Blah, blah, blah. Reading stories could get you kicked off. Yeah, I know. That's why thank you, Wes. I was kind of worried about it. So on my team, we have one person saying don't do it. It's bad. The other one's begging. So it's kind of this, and I don't know what to do. Have you heard of anyone being denied access to their case file? Oh yeah, a ton. I haven't even seen the accusations that tore my kids away. They won't let me see it. And Steph's like, take a break. She's gonna want to talk to me. Shark, what do you need me to do? I love Shark Mom. She's so sweet. I'm ready to talk. I'm from Missouri. I think I'm going to take a little bit of break and check everything and fix this. Oh, what the heck's going on here? The system is so sick. They have to expose a personal business and my children to random strangers. I love Shark Mom too. I know. I like Shark Mom a lot. I want to come in. So you have to go through the link if you guys want to come in. And I'm okay if you, can you check to see if I signed to talk? I'm pretty sure I signed 3 times. I know wow. So we can talk live about personal stories. Yeah. Come on in. I have a link. I'm to the point where, here's the problem we have. We got to a point where there's people that think I'm making money off this, and I'm not, but have had some pretty nasty stuff sent to me because I didn't respond back the way they wanted me to, or I didn't call them back. I don't know. It's drama, but I don't want to talk about it. But I don't want people to be like, oh, you had me on your thing and you made money and I'm going to sue you. You know, I got to protect my butt and everyone else involved. And so that's the problem with coming on live. We can't just click you in on this because you have to sign to say that, yeah, I let my story be known. I don't want anyone to tell their story and then get in trouble in court and then come back and get mad at me because they got in trouble, right? I need you to sign these things. And that's the only way you guys can come on in is to get on there and sign. And I need to make sure, I'm going to take a break and make sure my team's working because I know one of them, it doesn't have internet right now. And the other one is at work. And I think I just need to hyper focus on who's all coming in. And the link, you can't link just to jump on. So if you go to my website, there's a form you can fill out. It's here. Let me go to my website. Go to standwithmeg.com. Okay. It's at the very top or right when you get there, you said the nationwide protest is on the tab and you go click on the button. It's the second button right when you go there on your phone. It says go live for your state and you click on it. It's a form. You fill out, you say yes, what time you want to come on, bam. And what your platforms are. And when you get to come on live, if you want to, you can attach your profile, meaning your channels, meaning Facebook, Instagram, whatever you're on, so that will be live on your platform as well. And if we start getting this, I'm going to really focus on making sure everyone signs them. If we can get this going, then people can be on every 10 minutes. I'd love that. We do have a whole lineup already, but I needed to meet with my team because we're having like a not communication thing not happening here. I wish I'd known you 17 years ago. Thank God my adult sons are through the corrupt system. Yes, Jenny. And here's the other thing, Jenny, you need to help support this bill because of your grandchildren, right? I'm glad you got through it, but yeah. Love ya, Meg. You're a rock star. Oh, thanks, Shark. It's been a lot of nastiness. Thank goodness I have a few girls that are not letting me see all the mean stuff. But if you truly know me personally and talk to me, you know my heart's only about exposing this and getting our children back. Period. Even if it's children you're not related to, people should still step up. Right, it's all children. I know. Haters gonna hate. I should play that when it first comes in. I'm gonna shake. I'm gonna play that when I come back on. Shake it off. I'm a dork. I know that. All right. Aw, you're sweet, Miami. Thank you. Keep going. That means a lot. I get so many haters. And I'm like, what am I doing? So bad. What am I doing? I'm just being loud. Telling stories. That's it. So here in Pittsburgh, I honor your fight for all children. Never stop fighting. Won't stop. Thank you. All right. I'll be back. Let's see. It's 1:30. So my Central. I'll come back on maybe around 2. Okay? Mwah! I'll see you 2 o'clock Central. And then we're going to be on tonight. It's going to be a long day. Oh, she pinned a comment. The death stare I got from the GAL when I found others she abused was priceless. Good job, Liz. Thanks for pinning that. Sounds good. I'll be on then. Okay. Thanks, guys. New to your page. Is there any updates? Hey, Matt. I'm about to leave, but I would love to get back on Instagram and everybody and tell what we're doing here. I need to meet with my team to try to get people on because I don't like being on by myself. And I need to go eat some lunch and regroup, and I'll be back. There's no filter here on this restream, so I have to make sure I take care of the oil spots. Glad to be part of this. Thanks, Megan. Go Megans! All right, I'll talk to y'all later. You are a hero, Meg. Oh, Jenny, I am not. You're sweet, though. Thank you. I'm just doing what God told me to do. That's it. That's all I'm doing. And I have a big heart, sometimes too big a heart. I took pictures of the jail and judge. They tried to arrest me. Oh, my. Because you took a picture? Okay, I keep talking forever. All right, let me end the stream. I'll be back. Love you guys. See ya.